Oh gosh, this is gonna be chaotic. So I have about 20 minutes to get a full face of makeup. I wanted to do my nails. Probably not gonna happen. So let's see how this works. I just wanted to sit down and talk about all the things I've been getting into in quarantine because there's a lot of unfinished projects that I'm doing. I'm taking the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Yeah. Kind of reminds me of Grace Helbig when she's like, do you see it? Do you see it? Remember Grace Helbig? Yeah, love her. I've gotten into so many different projects over the quarantine and have semi-completed them. Let's see. So I have gotten into rollerblading. I started bullet journaling, bought a bunch of oil paints, bought a bunch of makeup. What else did I do? And right behind me is a sweater that I wanted to tie-dye over the summer but didn't. So I'm trying to get into, what is it called? Graphic design. I'm a graphic designer. I'm just kidding. I don't know how to use anything, but I wanted to try to learn. But yeah, between all of those, and then I started a new Instagram and a new YouTube channel, and between everything, I feel like I don't have enough time to do it all, along with my day job. So this is gonna be very interesting. So I'm gonna use this Too Faced primer. Look how it already rubbed off because I use it so much. I'm also doing this without a mirror. I think it's something I've gotten used to, and my friends have gotten used to because we all used to dance together. We would do our makeup in the cars. I haven't been dancing as much as before, while we can't dance in person together, you know, because of the times. Now I'm gonna take I keep forgetting to say what I'm using, but the Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade, and fill in my eyebrows. I know you're supposed to make hair-like strokes, yada yada yada, but I have no eyebrows. Hair-like strokes don't work for my face. Otherwise, my eyebrows would look disheveled. But anyways, I wonder if anyone else has been feeling a little ambitious with, I'm feeling a little ambitious with all the things they've gotten done in quarantine. I know a lot of people have started baking, things like that, and now that I'm working from home, I feel like I could just get everything and, I could start this project here and there, and I don't know if I ever finish them. So once I started getting to bullet journaling, I got an iPad and I was like, should I switch over to the digital planning sector? But I just bought a bunch of washi tape. This is too dark, but you know what I'm saying? I just don't know what to do. Because I never knew I was gonna get into anything digital, because I really like the feeling of holding something and painting it, drawing, things like that. This is way too dark, hold on. And, you know, like, these are all just hobbies, so I guess not all is lost. I feel like eyebrows are the most, like, I have to concentrate. Like, every YouTuber ever is like, let me just do my eyebrows off camera. That looks kind of blocky. It's a little better. This lighting is kind of wild. Anyways, I am going to go in with foundation. I never used to be a foundation after the eyebrows type of gal because I have an oily face, and so once I started doing this, it actually was better because the eyebrow pomade would stick to my face better. So who knew? I'm going to take the Fenty foundation here, my holy grail foundation. I'm pretty sure I've purchased it like 3 times over. Oh gosh, my hair and my asthma. Can you hear the asthma? Sometimes I would just wake up with the worst throat issue, and I'm starting to wheeze and everything, so I got an air purifier, which is great. I also like the Fenty foundation because it doesn't feel heavy, but as you can see, I have a lot of redness in my skin, so it covers up all the redness, which is really good. And I don't rub too hard, even though it looks like it, because then I don't want my skin to stretch out. I think the Milk Hydro Grip Primer is the first. I've tried a lot of primers, and it's the first primer that actually does something well for my pores and for my face at the end of everything. Like, it doesn't make my face super oily, my pores super big, and it doesn't stuff my pores. It truly deserves the hype that people are giving it, I think. Oh my god, I only have like 10 minutes left. This feels like one of those, you guys remember those 5-minute makeup challenges that like the British crew and Zoella and all of them used to do? Those were the good old days, huh? But during that time, there was like a definite like, oh, the good old days of YouTube with Ryan Higa and other creators who were just posting just for fun. And now it's all fake. I did buy a Fenty concealer, but I found it looks so cakey on my face, especially because we're doing a photo shoot. And a lot of people think that you're supposed to cake on makeup for a photo shoot. But now with the high def quality of cameras, is it just me, or I think natural makeup is better? Like at one time, like I would wear fake eyelashes to a photo shoot, which I'm going to do today. But one time I wore just my eyeliner and like mascara, and I was like, oh, let's go for the, you know, more natural, I guess, look. And I think the pictures turned out better for my face because they're so high def now. Like there's no need for people to see things from afar. You know how they tell you like put on makeup so they could see your features? But I don't know, hot take. No nuance November before November's over. So now I'm just gonna use the Tarte palette. It's kind of broken. I actually have two because I love this one so much, and this was one of my favorite shades that I'm going to be using, and it's gone. So, and I'm about to hit pan on a few of them. So I take this neutral shade and just,
if that makes sense.
Okay, yeah. It looks darker on this side because I'm in the shadow, but it's okay. It's all even, I think. I feel like I'm attacking my eye with this brush. Just like, But that's what I do. Tarte was having a sale this year and they were half off. And I'm going to go, look how pretty this shade is. It doesn't really focus, but again, that's one of my favorite shades, and I repurchased the whole palette. I mean, it was half off, but I purchased the whole palette again. Look how, I didn't even wet, you know how I usually spray it with setting spray or something? Like, beautiful. And then I would usually go 2/3 under the eye. That's something I think will pop in photo shoots. I don't want to use eyeliner today. I'm kind of lazy. This palette is literally my holy grail. I use everything on here. It's the best for like neutral tones. It's not too warm, not too cool. So I'm going to go in with one of the darker shades. Any of these three. This one's more warm. I'm just going to make a faux eyeliner deal here. So I kind of just use this brush that has no definition or no, you know, precision to it. And kind of just... and smudge it out. This reminds me of me in high school where I would just smudge everything out with my finger because I had no brushes. Still doing that today. Anyways, what was this video about? My hobbies. So I don't regret anything that I have done over the quarantine. If anything, it made me realize what I actually like to do, which is all of those things, but like, I'm glad I tried everything. I was even reading for a good amount of time, and I know everyone says to read, and I just need to find those good books, but it's so hard for me to pick up a book and read. But maybe I'll try that again towards the end of the year. I have 7 minutes. Alright. I don't actually contour and highlight and things like that because my face is naturally oily and my cheekbones kind of make its own contour sometimes. And so when I take pictures, if I turn to the side, sometimes I just see that like harsh line if I didn't blend it out well enough. But I have had pictures where my face just falls really flat, so maybe I have to find a good medium. I don't have any blush or contour shades, so maybe let me know if there's any good ones. So my lashes are curled. I know a lot of people will put mascara on and then put their lashes on, but not I. So I am using the House of Lashes but these are actually from Target. Target's Lash Game, kind of up there. I think that the Ardell lashes are pretty good, and a lot of people are like, oh, get your demi wispies out of here. But I like the demi wispies. I know it depends on the face shape and like how whatever. I think they're good on my eyes. They just didn't have them at the time, so I just got the House of Lashes. They were like on the more expensive side of drugstore lashes, which was like $11, $12. But I personally think Lily lashes, anything over $20 for lashes, like one pair, it's kind of ridiculous now. Like, there's so many places and even online businesses, small businesses that sell these lashes that are cheaper and look pretty much the same, like the faux mink wispy lashes. I don't know. And plus I've never been a thick lash girl because it kind of makes my eyes look like bug eyes, if that makes any sense. Also, I feel like using tweezers for your eyelashes is so hard. How do you get precise? Like, when I was 13, I had my first love. No, when I was 13, I would have full makeup and hair dance practices, and none of us could ever put on our eyelashes because we were 13. Well, we always had one of our aunts do it, but she got tired of that, which rightfully so, for like 12 girls, and she made us do it during our practices. And we'd dance in lashes. So we learned how to do it ourselves. And I didn't know the tweezer thing was a method. Let's see if this works. We're going rogue here. I'm just gonna use eyeshadow. The one that, because basically, isn't eyeshadow like contour? No, Nuance November, but like eyeshadow is basically to highlight your eyes and like darken the corners. So let's try, if I use eyeshadow like very lightly. No, it didn't do anything. Oh, that did something. Why? Oh, I didn't tap it. I don't know if that did anything. My nose could probably benefit from a nose contour, but again, in pictures, I'm going to a photo shoot. Have I mentioned that? I'm going to do a photo shoot after this, like a family photo shoot. The influencers, everything that they do, I feel like those turn out so bad on camera, because if you're turning this way and you could see like a line, I know even if it's blended, but like, I don't know. This has turned into a rant. Finished in 20 minutes, which is good on that, because usually I'm putting on my lashes when my boyfriend's getting here and I'm like, sorry. I had a lot of fun just sitting here and talking to this camera, because I was thinking, like I said, I have been putting a lot of pressure on myself to finish all of my hobbies and things like that. So I was like, oh, I gotta make this new video. I have these 7 YouTube ideas and 7 bullet journal ideas that I wanna go on Instagram and do. And I was trying to put it all down, but it's nice to know that I could sit down and just do my makeup, chat. Yeah, a lot more art content, which I'm excited about because I love watching that content. People doing time lapses and like tips and tricks. I don't know much. Everything I learned is from the internet, but I'm excited. Follow me on my Instagram, which is curse.corner, and subscribe and like this video. But yeah, thanks for watching this kind of chaotic but chatty get ready with me. And if you live in California like me, remember to stay home and stay healthy, because we are going into our second lockdown. Okay, bye.